First of all, know that the vast majority of the reviews and feedback we get is overwhelmingly positive. We also measure the results with a survey Empower University delivers. And I never stop making it better and better. And now on to the moment that you were always waiting for, the negative review. Title, Scam Me, starting with a bang. Today I went back to find, would you believe it? You can already see the attitude here. Would you believe it? Don't talk like a Karen, guys. This is a subscription and not a course. Not true. We don't even recommend to rejoin, but let's keep going. It says nothing about subscribing to the course on any sales page. Not true today, but it may have been true for him. So let's keep going. On every other platform, when you purchase an online course, you have access to it for life. Maybe he's right, but other platforms are other platforms. The power moves is the power moves. This is completely misleading, scammy, and deceitful. I can't bring myself to pay the additional $200 as much as I surprisingly, notice the persuasive power move there, want to read through all the back-to-back 9 million single-sentence paragraphs in it, mostly because I spent nearly $1,000 on this nonsense. I'm incredibly mad right now, but all I can do is post reviews to every place conceivable. Or you could have contacted us, duh. Anyway, let's keep reading. I'm incredibly mad right now, but all I can do is post reviews to every place conceivable to get the word out about this con artist, Lucio Buffalmano. Well, thanks, bro, warms my heart. By the way, this person now has access as much as we've done for any other person within this situation. But let's start with what he is right. He is right in the sense that some people lost access, and this is how it happened. I decided for the Power Moves to switch our model to 1-year access because I think it's best for the Power Moves, I think it's best for the customers. The only people for whom it was not best for was the people who joined in the past. When I made that change, I didn't mean to include past buyers. But what happened is that when I selected the setting to make Power University limited for 1 year only, I thought and imagined it would only start applying it for new customers. Going forward into the future, that was the only thing that made sense to me. Instead, the moment I clicked on it, it started applying it to everybody, including all the past customers. So all these people lost the access suddenly. By the way, just for you to know, the platform is LearnDash. So if there are other entrepreneurs out there who are thinking of doing the same, be careful. And that was a complete, total fuck up, completely my fault. For anyone who is in the same situation, I'm sorry, I badly fucked up there. That being said, we have taken steps to make people whole. The goal of the Power Moves is adding value to any of our customer, and that stays the same no matter what. So we allowed people extra access. Plus, we are making available the previous version of Power University to everyone, which for many people is a version that is far, far more updated than the ones they sign up for. So overall, I think that we recovered well to the point that even the people who were the most negatively impacted, in the end, they didn't pay any major price. So now that you know the background, in that sense, I can understand this person being angry. And at the same time, I still think this review is not cool. And it's because it doesn't align with the values that we promote and we stand for at the Power Moves. To begin with, the way he acted, it's overreactive. You start writing such a negative review and post it on many platforms before we even have the chance to talk to you and fix it with you. That is not the behavior of a man who is in control of his emotion. That is not the behavior of a man who treats others respectful, in my opinion. However, beyond the vengefulness, anger, and overreaction, to me, where it crossed the line was when it goes from that to lying. Because you know that it's not scammy. You know that. So to blatantly lie like this to a point where it can be harmful and damaging for a person and a business, that's where I do not understand it as much anymore. Also, the big gray area to me is in the criticism that contrasts with his actions. What do I mean by that? Well, start thinking about the sub-communication, which is also an important part of Power University teachings. If you really think that something is poor and doesn't add any value, would you still try to access it 1 year later? And would you get angry, so angry, if you cannot access it? Because personally, I never remember having gone back to a course, and especially not a poor one. You know how it is. You just move on and forget about it. This behavior then communicates the opposite. However, I don't want to end on a negative with this person because who knows, I never met him. Maybe it was just a momentary thing. So to end on a positive, he is absolutely right to be angry. It was our fault, my fault, that he was kicked out and he should have not been. That being said, as I said before, we took all the steps to make up for the mistake with everyone, including this person. Hell, now he has access. And about his message, his criticism that Power University sometimes is too long and convoluted, actually, despite the fact that most of our customers are super happy with Power University, I agree with him. I think it could be even more condensed. And that is exactly what I'm doing with Power University version 9.0. I'm condensing everything to make the same wisdom and more available in less space and time. So Power University is becoming leaner and meaner. In case you got curious about Power University and want to try it, please remember that there is a 30 days money back guarantee. I put my face behind my product. So, if you don't like it, just ask for your money back. Give us feedback because we never stop improving it and you'll get your money back. Thank you again. See you soon. Ciao, ciao, guys. Bye.